say, for example, a French person who wants to go to Australia, because they say it's so far away, it's so expensive.
Once you go there, you completely forget about the 20 hours of flight. It's totally different from France. Even if people live the same way, I mean, everyone lives in the city.
Yeah.
But when you go to Sydney, for example, you're in a city, then 20 minutes later you're at the beach and you feel like you're already on holidays. People are very easygoing.
Yeah.
So even if you're shy, usually if you look like you're lost, someone will come to you and say, are you looking for something? And yeah, I think it's quite easy to get to know Australian people.
And what do you say when people say Australian English is difficult to understand?
That's not as bad as if you were in the United States, for example, or even New Zealand. New Zealand is more difficult to understand, I guess.
Okay.
But if you go to outback Australia, that would be difficult. But to start with, Sydney or Melbourne, Brisbane, it's not so difficult. If you don't understand, you just say, please speak slowly, and people are very nice, so they will make the effort, I think. Sometimes people come with different ideas about what they want to do in Australia, but they don't know about the seasons, for example.
Yeah.
For example, in Australia, you won't go to Cairns during the wet season in December, January. So that's our role to tell them, oh, this thing, it's interesting, but not at this period. Or you think you're going to do a lot of things, but in fact you don't have the time because the distances are so much different in Australia than it is in France. So
it's true. On the map, everything looks close together.
Absolutely. They think they can do Sydney-Brisbane in like 4 hours or something because they think it's like Paris-Lyon, for example, but it's not. So that's our role to place some reality in what they think.
Doesn't this stuff remind you so much of home?
Oh yeah, for sure, totally. For example, you have Vegemite. Okay. You may not know this. It's like Marmite, except it's Australian.
It's better than Marmite.
Exactly. It's like evil Nutella. You know? It's imagine Nutella, but black and tastes like Guinness. Okay, and that's Vegemite.
That's good Nutella.
You put it on your toast.
TimTams, my favourite chocolate biscuits, which obviously you can't find in Europe, so I'm very excited. Best chocolate biscuits ever. Also have this new wine, which is sold in a can, which sounds a little bit unconservative, but it's apparently very, very good.
You know, you can carry it in your bag, for example. You go on a picnic, if you're on the metro, you know, it's easy, it's convenient, you know, it's that's Australians, you know, we have a high culture and it's practical.
Exactly.